What's up, everybody?
Happy Wine Wednesday.
Happy Wine Wednesday. So we are on a special day. This is we are 1 year in on our Wine Wednesdays. Yes. I am here as always with the lovely Andrea Noble-Tipton, who is the author of the Remember to Breathe online. This is the blog that will catch your heart and catch your soul. So check it out because she is amazing.
Appreciate that. I am also with the lovely author of the book Everything is a Choice, and also the leader of this jam group, and also
it's just a mild day.
Just
it's called just.
Oh wait, just why are we here? So really excited tonight to be able to share some very exciting news with all of you.
Mm-hmm. And so tonight we're going to get into some special stuff. I think right into the chair.
Yeah,
sit on this
every time.
Sit right there. Now I can see. All right, so we're going to get into some exciting stuff this time. So first off, let's start off with every single Wednesday that we've got. Cheers to all of you. Here's the screenshot at the beginning. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, and last week we changed the rules, and so now when you agree with us,
or you love something,
throw it up.
Throw up the cheers thing, say cheers, throw up the emojis for the things, because through our own personal development this year, we've given a lot less sassy looks than normal, which means nobody's really drinking. So we're going to fix some of that by making it so we have new reasons to drink. So have some fun with us, throw out some questions, and have it so we can do some things that you agree with, ask some things that make us, you can find out the answer to that makes you feel good, and we'll all cheers for it.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to talk about, before we get to the whole thing, which is getting rid of my ex, which we will explain at the end of this one, we're going to go through this video. We're going to do something a little different than our normal personal development. The development that we've been doing this week has been for you. And we've been doing a lot of things to change for the better for the new year. Our entire setup for what we do in Just a Mile a Day to do something that we realize that we need to get back to doing more of. What is that thing?
Having some fun.
We got to get back to having fun again. We understand doing your miles is like saying do your homework. It's no different than people who I want to be a doctor. I know I got to do homework, but doing homework sucks. So I need motivation on doing my homework. Well, if being a doctor is your dream, you understand that each day you do homework is one step closer to the goal or dream that you have. No different than what doing your mile is. Doing a mile by itself is not very fun, but if your goal is to be happy, healthy, have a better life with your family, and to be able to do things that were very difficult in a heavier body set, then you're in the right place to just keep doing a little bit each day. Now, does this mean that doing homework has to be miserable?
No.
No, get in the right study group, have fun with the right people, make some baked goods while you're doing your study. I don't know what it is, but there's ways to make it so we can do our stuff and have a good time doing it. And I think that all of us have done a mile at least once or twice where we're like, I'm pretty happy I did that.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like 95% of the time.
Yeah, it's mostly the combating, the getting to doing it part is the hardest part, is getting there.
Absolutely. So tonight we share with all of you guys some new fun things that we will be doing and some new verbiage we're going to start using. So we are transitioning from doing some of our former verbiage, I guess. Maybe that's not even saying it right. Yeah. And we're transitioning it to something new to kind of revamp and add some excitement and some fun into Just a Mile a Day. And no better time to do this than right now as we head into the new year, which we will also talk about a little bit tonight, New Year's resolutions and how the majority of people set them and about 8% actually stick with them.
Right.
So tonight we're also going to talk about New Year's resolutions and how we as a team and as a group and as a family, a Jam fam, will work with you guys and continue to build this team of people to combat the enemy.
Oh yeah, and so we're going to be able to reveal who the enemy of Just a Mile a Day is. We've been getting messages from this enemy.
And I've had enough.
Yeah, we've been
truly-
hearing it like crazy. They've been trying to get infecting with all of you guys and trying to get in all your ears.
I'm done.
Yeah, we are declaring war. And today we'll declare war, and you're going to see a lot of it. And we are going to be unifying our soldiers to go to war against this enemy.
And it's time.
And so we're going to get into some of that. But first, let's talk about some positive stuff
Yes.
that we're going to be getting set up for combating this enemy. And if any of you figure out who it is before we get there, feel free to put
Let
it
us
up.
know.
Go.
So, the first thing we want to talk about, some new verbiage that we're going to be using, is the question, what's your jam?
Like, what's my favorite song?
What's your favorite jelly?
Ooh,
No,
what's your favorite jam?
what's your jam?
What's your
And
jam?
give us an example of what your jam means.
Let's see, and so what we're talking about is what's your jam is what's the best part of your day. And so when we see the post going up, hey, what's your jam today? You know, today I'm jamming, the best part of my day is I got my workout in and I feel like I took a huge amount of stress
Right.
off my plate. You're like, nice, good
Yeah.
jam. Or like, my kid just got first place at the spelling bee. That's
Yeah.
my jam today. And you're like, oh, I
That's
like
great.
that. And so we'll be sending
I
out
love
stuff
this.
from everybody. Ben Pearson, Denise Zavala,
Yeah.
Greg Burkett. You'll see it from Andrew, you'll see it from myself. You're going to see a lot of stuff like, what's your jam today? And we just want to hear from you saying, this is the best part of my day. Here's what it is.
Yes, showing appreciation for something that was really great in your day. And it also gives us a chance to learn more about everybody that's in this group and continue to build those relationships. And when you shout out, I did my mile, and also today my jam was this. And it can be anything that you're proud of. And will give us a chance to continue to cheer you on, not only for doing your workout, but also for something personal that hits home with you.
Yeah, whatever it is. So for those of you on here, what's your jam? We want to hear what the
Throw
best
it up,
part of
let
your
us
day is today.
know.
Just put it up. Could be something simple, could be something complicated, whatever it is, we want to hear from you too.
What's your jam? I love it.
Why would we focus on some of this? Why do we want people to tell us what their jam is? Why do we want them to say what's the best part of their day? What happens?
What does happen when we ask that question? I think it creates more of a family vibe and a positive culture. What do you think it is?
I think what it does is it changes the way that we look at our day. There's so much negativity in social media naturally, so much so that I know a lot of you and us, I forget that there's more than just a mile a day on social media, because we are able to make it so we have such a positive attitude just in this group that you don't have
Yeah.
the negativity and people bashing politics or getting into social justice warrior fights and
Right.
judging people and being hurtful and sending hateful speech, and none of that stuff none of it happens. We all just are here on a journey to try to improve, and we're doing it together, and we look out for each other. So when we say what's your jam, I just want to hear what the best part of your day is. It makes it so throughout the day you're more aware of what the good stuff is, because you can't wait to say what your jam is for the day.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a very cool thing just for your day, having an awareness of what are my good things. A lot of times they'll drown out the negativity around us.
Yes.
So what's your jam? And
What's your
Ginger
jam?
says it's making it through the day. I'm
Absolutely.
pretty sure your jam's going to be a little bit better than that. You are a warrior. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to challenge your jam on that one. Just survival. That's your jam today. You are too tough.
You
for
know
that.
what? Some days that's for real. Like, that absolutely is my jam. I made it through this day. And I'm still smiling. Yeah, sometimes that's true.
Oh, Amy Wagner King's got one. What do we got, girl? My favorite jam today? Yes. My 4-year-old sitting still. 4 stories. Let's see. Read by authors tonight. Major accomplishment, especially since his teacher consistently tells me that he can't sit still.
Jam it, my boy. I love it. That's so good.
Good job. Congratulations.
Such an awesome example.
Good
That's
job, Amy.
fantastic. What's his name? Amy. So we can give him a shout out on here too.
Cheers to Amy. Good job. Way to jam.
Amy and her boy. I like
Thanks
it.
for sharing your jam. And we want to hear more from you guys. So, Jeff
I love
Bagwell,
it.
all of you guys, throw up your jam. We
Yeah,
wanna
what's
hear
your
it.
jam today?
Mm.
We know that Jeff Bagwell uses jam in his everyday verbiage.
Aiden.
So Aiden. So great job, Aiden.
Good job, bud.
Very good. Love it.
All right, so next thing we're going to do is just so you guys can catch up, and we're going to keep wanting to hear from your jam. So what's your jam?
What's
You're going to
your
hear it all the
jam?
time. You're going to hear it in all our videos and all the stuff we put up. We're going to go say, what's up, everybody? What's your jam? Rick, Andrea, and you will hear more of that because we want people to be able to spread this to all their friends and family to let them know that come and be a part of the culture that's always looking to find the best part of your day.
Absolutely. And just so we are clear too, I know we said this last week, but we are truly and only a group that wants to love and support you. We don't have any hidden fees behind anything or trying to get you hooked in to now sell you something else and to do all these other things. We're not a network marketing, is that what they call it?
Yeah, people ask if
network marketing company at all. We keep things simple. So we have just a mile a day. You join us for free and you do your mile. We cheer you on. Start there.
Now we do have stuff if you want to participate and get involved because there are things that we have. We do have people representing their Jam fam. You got people wearing their gear and stuff.
And we do have also a workout program called the Lone Wolf program.
It's
also
Jam the Excuses.
The Jam Fam program. Also a mindset training, which will be called something different. So we do have a couple of things, but I just like to put it out there so everybody knows too. It's pretty simple and there's no hidden weird things underneath it all. So, okay. Thanks for letting me get that out. Okay. Jeff, my jam is staring deep into Rick's eyes. I kid, it's doing my jam workout. I was like, you too, huh? Ding.
Drunk. So funny. Drunk.
I love it.
Drunk. Hey, cheers to you, Jeff Bagwell.
Absolutely. It was wonderful. Okay, Chris.
FaceTiming with my 2-year-old grandson.
Oh, that's
beautiful
the best.
one. Good one.
That's the best. So for those of you guys who jumped on, tell us what your jam of the day is. I don't know why we both kind of went like this. I kind of kept my hands together and you were like this. Which is something great that happened in your day today. Let's celebrate with you. Okay, so while we wait for more to come up, let's jump into the next thing. And for those of you guys that have been in the group, we have called our jam gear. Now we're changing it. And what is it now going to be called?
We're going to change it because we realize if any of you guys have ever played a video game or ever done anything where you can put on different gear and change your stats, like make your strength higher, make your endurance higher, make your confidence higher. We've been testing out our products on people and we found that it's proven to have substantial changes to people's entire physiology.
Especially when you're against an enemy.
Which we haven't named yet. And so what we're going to do is we have an enemy who's been trying to sneak up on people and we're going to put our armor on in defense of our enemy. And so the armor is going to be our just a mile a day gear, and we found that the stats that change is that statistically through all people who are wearing their just a mile a day gear, whether it be hats, headbands, whether it be the coats or shirts, no matter what it is, hoodies, whatever it is, it's going to boost your confidence up by at least 62%. It makes it so it defends against negative vibes and the excuses that try to attack you by 93%, and it makes it so it improves mile times on average over 20 to 25% just from wearing gear. Now, if you don't believe me, try it out for yourself, but a lot of you guys who have just a mile a day gear do know that if you put it on when you're ready to do your workout, you feel better than you would if you didn't have that. And we're proud of you for doing that because it means you're representing something that's beautiful, strong, and has your back, and that's your Jam Fam. And so we're going to be putting our armor on it. So you're going to see us stop calling it gear anymore. Now it's your armor.
Jam armor. Jam armor.
This is our Jam armor. And so this is going to be something cool because you got so many beast slayers out there. We got people who are fighting every day to go ahead and fight against our enemies and make it so that you can get a chance to be stronger than you were before. But sometimes you have to have a physical manifestation of putting on your armor to face our enemy. Has anybody figured out who our enemy is yet? If not, we're going to sneak forward because we're going to keep it going. So we gave you some pretty big hints there on who our enemy is.
All right.
We're also going to be looking forward, though. And so let's look forward to what's coming up in 6 weeks.
New Year's resolutions.
This is the craziest time of the year.
Oh, Amy, good guess. Fear, she said. How many of us have ever in our lives picked a New Year's resolution and said, this is the year that I'm going to do it? I think I did one most years until a couple years ago. And I'm like, this just doesn't work. Like, what I was telling myself and what I was actually doing was completely two different things. And I would justify all the reasons I would wait until January 1st, and then January 2nd I'd be in the same position I was January 1st. So I realized New Year's resolutions for me do not work, but I do know that people get excited about New Year's resolutions, and that's awesome.
Why do you think people do that? Why do you think people are getting
excited?
excited?
Because I think it gives a new beginning. It gives them the feeling of having another chance to do something. And also, I think most of the time, it's good intentions, but we also tell ourselves something that to make ourselves feel better.
Well, yeah, I think it's one of those things that brings to tension our need to want to grow. We want to improve and we want to do things cognitively to say, I want to be better, and so here's my thing that I'm going to do. I want to improve this year, and this is the thing that I wish I was better at. We have an awareness of some things we're not that great at that we want to be better at. We want a result that's different than what we have, and so I'm going to declare my new thing I'm going to go for.
And this is a year that's going to happen. However, 8% of people that choose to do a New Year's resolution, only 8% actually do. Majority of people are done within the first week. The rest of them by mid-February at the very latest. And for those of you guys that go to a gym, you know when you feel this. January 1st, the gym is packed like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then February comes, you're like, it's a little bit lighter in here. In the mid-February, you're like, is a gym open? Like, there's nobody here.
Yeah, like 4 people.
It's consistently the track record of what you see every single year. And I know because I used to be one of those people.
Yeah.
So this year, we do want to make it different. If you're someone that wants to set a New Year's resolution, please do that. Declare your goals within the group so we can continue to cheer you on. But our goal this year for Just a Mile a Day is to get as many people as we can into this group, but we need your help.
We need you. We
need everybody behind us. And our goal is to, again, get as many people as we can in this group.
Let's shoot for a number. Let's pick a number.
10,000.
10,000, okay.
That's where we're going.
Let's go with 10,000.
I think it's good. And can you imagine if we are able to change 10,000 people's lives just by being in this group to have a positive place that they can go on a daily basis? Such a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, the funny thing is we're almost 5,000 strong right now. It's really just if everybody gets one friend to join.
Right.
Now, that's not going to happen, so it's going to be a few people pulling more weight, but we know this. But just invite more people to say, what's your jam? Let's get started together. Let's have a good year. Let's have a team of people who just want to be there for you. We've got recognition warriors and people who have your back. Let's address a couple of these. Do you see them?
Yeah.
All right, Amy Wagner, she's guessing fear. The hint for you is that it's not fear, but it does work for fear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we got deeper ones like ourself, myself, and
confidence, lack of confidence.
And those ones are self-doubt, and that one, fear works for self-doubt. So it's not self-doubt, and it's not fear. It's going to be less, it's going to be under those guys. They work for those guys, because self-doubt is the emperor for sure. Fear is the general. This is one of the minions who attacks all of you daily. Good guesses. Good guesses.
And so something also, too, that we want to be a little bit louder about is this. Is within this group, the majority of people have a streak that they have going. Mm-hmm. And so we want to continue to still encourage this streak for you to keep your streak.
What happens to people, though, when they lose their streak?
Whenever someone loses their streak, typically they stop altogether. We have a lot of people that do start back up. Mm-hmm. One thing that we want to let people know when they join our group and just start off doing a mile a day is to encourage them to post as often as they can. We do highly recommend they keep a streak, but if they can't and they only want to do a mile every 4 days, then we still want them here. We still want them posting. We still want to cheer them on and bring them in a part of our family, because a lot of people that are just starting out, it may be hard for them to do every single day. Mm-hmm. But at least if they're doing it a couple times a day and getting that support, naturally what we have found is that when people start doing a mile a day, naturally they start doing a little bit more just by being in the group. And so that's really the goal, is to start with getting as many people as we can to join us. What we're going to say.
There's one exception to making sure you keep your streak.
And that is
Ben Pearson's
Slay the Beast.
Slaying the Beast.
100. You cannot miss a day.
Don't miss a day if you're going to slay the beast. If you're slaying the beast, it is a difficult challenge because you do have, it's an attendance challenge of dedicating a mile to yourself every day for 100 days.
Absolutely.
That's the only exception. Other than that, have fun, restart your streak. And we thought about, well, there's people who have reached out to us and said, I feel bad because I lost my streak. I feel like I've let people down. I don't feel confident in starting up again because it makes me feel bad when I lose my streak and I don't want to keep feeling bad. And we said, well, how can we do this? And we thought about it and we said, if you can physically make a change in your state, well then that makes it so that you're able to go, let's restart. So put your jam armor on, start a new streak. It's no problem. I don't care if you go a week or 2 weeks and then start a new one.
It's okay.
Put your armor on. And there's downtime needed.
And there are never the conversations where we're like, can you believe so-and-so started the streak? We're like, yes. For the 30th time, they have day 1 and that's awesome. And if they go to 31 or 502 times starting over 1, it doesn't matter to us. We just want you to keep going.
Yeah, Ben Pearson has started his streak over more than anybody else. And he's by far one of the more inspirational people that we have.
Absolutely.
And he has started his streak more than anybody else in this group. And nobody ever goes like, oh, Ben Pearson, he's so lazy. Oh, he's had to restart another streak.
Never, no.
The only way you fail is by quitting.
Yes.
And so we encourage everybody, get some armor, so that way when it's time to restart, put your armor on, it boosts your confidence, it fights against our enemy, and it makes it so you can get your time done faster, so it's easier to get your mile done every single day.
Absolutely.
So that's a big change that we're making. So we want to help as many people. And what number did you pick?
10,000.
Let's get a couple people each.
Always like to go for the big one.
Let's everybody just add some more people so we can just help people get started too. Have them take on the beast. Have them join in with the Jam family. Just be encouraged. Can't wait for the holidays, and then January is coming, and we're gonna have some really fun stuff coming up soon that you're gonna hear about. But first, we want the new people to come in, and we just want to hear their jam.
Yes.
What's your jam?
What's your jam?
Before, has anybody figured out who the enemy is yet? Has anybody? It's not Ben Pearson. We'll give you. It's not Ben Pearson. You don't have to.
Do you want to talk about something else new that we're doing? Choices University?
Yeah, we are changing things over, and we've changed our entire curriculum over because we want it to be more friendly for everybody to jump in. We've had a lot of people who were courageous and jumped into the beginning classes, and they've had life-changing results, and I'm very, very proud of that. We've done some videos on that, and it's amazing. I've had some one-on-ones with people today even who have graduated through the class, and they're just like, it's talking to a different person. And I'm so proud of the people who have gone through it because they really are overcoming massive obstacles they had through their whole life. And it's powerful to be able to know how to get your control back by understanding the choices and the emotions that you give them. We're gonna make it so anybody can join this because we found the term mindset training. If I said like Ben Pearson, you need mindset training. You know, it's not to say anything's negative, but it gives people that like something's wrong with you. You need to fix it. You need to go to therapy. There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. Sometimes you need a professional's help to see things differently. That's a good thing. But it's just the tone to it almost sounds like you have a disorder or something's wrong with you or you need help because you're not right.
Well, I think too, there's also so many different things around mindset training. It really could be anything. And I think that's the other reason I really love the way that we're breaking this down and making it a little bit more digestible for exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. So
we're going to be running as a class. We want people to join in. We got a whole curriculum coming through, and I want people to feel like no matter who you are, jumping into this is going to feel good. Yeah. Now, we are going to possibly, I think we're going to keep it split, segregated for men and women.
Absolutely.
The reason why is just because it's a very different set of a curriculum, the way that we speak. When it's women, they process one way, men process another way, but a lot of times it clashes. It's not me being sexist, it's just the way we operate, and it ends up being just more productive. And so we do it that way on purpose. And the advanced classes, after you've gone through the first section of it, then it does become co-ed, but that's after you've already gone through the first part to it. So once you guys have gone through enough training, then you guys can mesh together and have enough communication between the two on the topics to feel like you can mastermind and strengthen each other up. But Choices University is going to be the name of it, and we're going to have classes registering soon. These classes are going really well now, and we're looking forward to seeing more.
They're seriously life-changing. People's lives are completely changing because of the mindset training now called Choices University, and it's pretty incredible to see how many people's lives are changing because of it. And I don't know if people, when they sign up for it, I don't think they always understand how impactful it will be in their lives. And when they're going through training and having those moments of, man, holy crap, this is definitely more powerful than I expected it to be. Mm-hmm. It happens every single time.
Every time.
And it's such a beautiful thing that, people are able to take advantage of this program, but also to have those moments in their lives that just make them all around just feel better. So great job on that too.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to showing you more of that. You'll be seeing a lot more of the logo. We're changing the everything is a choice part, which is still a logical approach to your emotional awareness or emotional intelligence. Yeah. And we're just going to call it Choices University, and I'll be having the curriculum up, so if you can say, I want to see what you guys are talking about. The ideas are simple, but the application is not easy, and we have found it every time. Everyone will be like, I understand that. And we did an analogy on that last time when we talked about the Rubik's Cube. So we say, like, your Rubik's Cube is all mixed up. You're like, yeah, I can definitely identify that. When it's correct, all the colors are the same. And you're like, I understand the answer. All the colors should be the same on each side. You're like, great, fix it. And you go, easy. Wait, what? Yeah. Mine's not doing it.
Tammy, cheers to you, Tammy.
Oh, cheers to you. And so you can see that it's very, very different when you start really trying to solve the Rubik's Cube, knowing the answer is supposed to be all the colors are right, but it's much harder to do it than it is just to say it.
Absolutely.
And that's what we found every single time. Once people get into it, they go, oh, shit, this is way harder than Wine Wednesday. And it is.
It's fact.
It's real.
That is a fact.
But your real stuff has been there for your whole life, and you got to dig in. And this is some pretty crazy stuff that we teach you how to use your skills in a very different way, because we're very action-oriented, not just talking about your feelings. We want you to get stronger, and it takes practice.
Yes, the action, but also the process and how to get there. You're really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
We see some more guesses.
Okay, so Amy says, negativity or excuses? You're close. Should we jump into it?
I feel like, yeah, let's
okay.
I think it was good. Let's
start it off and I'll finish.
All right, so one of the things that we were really worrying about and really talking about too is that the name of the video is that we really got to get rid of my ex. Excuses. And that's who our enemy is.
You're right, Amy.
Amy Wagner King. It is our excuses, is who has been trying to sneak into all of your ears.
So this is how we want to say it. So maybe a little bit longer pause this time.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, you jumped the gun there.
I don't think so.
I was supposed to finish it.
My comedic timing was on the money.
Okay. So, what is our enemy?
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of my ex. Excuses.
Stop doing it. I'm finishing it.
It's a 2-second pause.
No, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. I'm finishing it. You say the first part and I say the second part.
You guys see what I deal with?
You're welcome.
I have so many ex.
No, you have to. You started from the top. Listen, I had one job tonight that I was really looking forward to. I had one job. And this was my moment, and you took it away from me. Okay, let's do it again. Go ahead.
Comedic pause is not 4 seconds. Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to stop making my own ex.
No.
Excuses.
No.
And I'm going to let you do your thing.
No, you have to start it from the top and say what we're doing, and then I finish it.
Uh-huh.
So just do it.
I'll follow my cue, Jeff. And so what we are fighting and what we're putting our armor on is because we all have problems with our ex.
Excuses. That was my moment. Thank you, everybody, for letting me have it.
Yeah. Give her an emoji for that one. Give her an emoji. Good job, Andrea. Cheers to you.
All right, guys. My work is done.
Nailed it. And the video's over. Thank you for joining us. That was really, really great.
I showed up for that. You're welcome.
Good job. And so we know that on a daily basis, you're going to be hearing the whispers come up. We'll be putting up more stuff about your whispers trying to get you. The things that your excuses try and tell you to mess up your day. Oh,
They're clever, let me tell you.
It's another cheat day and you deserve it. It's okay. And you're like, do I really want to listen to my ex?
Excuses.
Or am I going to get past all of this? Am I going to let it go?
Listen, this really, I love this so much. This is my favorite part of this whole video. I freaking love it. Can you imagine you're talking to someone and be like, it's time for you to get rid of your ex. Excuses. And join us at Just a Mile a Day.
Yeah.
And jam your ex.
Excuses.
Good job. This is so good.
And so making it so that we can identify who is it that is our enemy. What are we wearing armor against? And when you feel yourself getting overwhelmed by the sneaky, slimy words that try and sneak into your good stuff to make it so you stop doing the things that make you feel good. It's like, I feel like I'm going to let people down, and nobody will notice what I'm doing. I can skip today, and nobody really cares, do they? You know what?
You always have tomorrow.
I'm tired today. I'm pretty tired. So I think that I deserve to skip today. It's the things that we say to ourselves that aren't fear. It's just the excuses we try and sneak in. And that's one thing that we all know is we can all look back and say, I've got a really, really annoying set of X.
Excuses.
Kill it.
I did.
Yeah.
Excuses. Listen, every time someone says X, I'm going to be like, that's my cue. Excuses. I need to say it.
I like seeing you go like, you're a volcano that has to say excuses.
Totally. I'm like a child. Can we also tell them about the other thing?
What's the we are going to, but we should do some test market stuff on that before. I know that you're excited.
Listen,
we have a commercial
here's the thing.
Excited about.
We have 7 people watching this. Can we just get their opinions?
You are as bad with surprises as I am.
It's just a little hint. They don't know what anything else is going to look like, but you guys.
I don't think it's going to have the impact if we just start spilling the beans on the thing without like the visuals.
I think it is. Maybe let's like. Yeah, I think so. I think it's so good, you guys. I just would like their opinion because if they're like, oh, I don't know, then we're definitely doing it. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it plays on the line, but it's got to have the visuals to it to be not so naughty. But I know your naughty wants to come out and play right now and tell all the funny ones to it.
The best.
Listen, I'm not trying to make X.
Excuses.
But I think that it's best if we have more power. It's up to you. If you really feel like you have to get this out,
okay.
It's going to keep you up all night. Go for it. First, let's cheers to you and your volcano because Andrea's excitement is through the roof right now.
Listen.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of Wine Wednesdays ago, we talked about a commercial, right? And let me tell you, it's going to be the best. And again, Rick was saying, it's not really going to make a big impact until you guys see the commercial or the video that we're putting together. But imagine this, okay?
You want me to do it?
I'm not even able to get through the commercial because I'm laughing so hard. Let me tell you.
We need to make it so that Just a Mile a Day or the term jam, just like what's your jam, becomes a household name.
Right. And so the way that we're going to do that is we're going to we need to let everybody know that they can jam it anywhere.
Yeah, you can just a mile anywhere that you want to. You can jam it with your friends.
You can jam it at school.
You can jam it in the front.
You can jam it with your spouse.
Yeah, you can jam it with the pastor of your church.
You can jam it at the mall.
You can jam it anywhere. And it's going to be a very wholesome commercial of all very fun things of people with families and friends, all just a mile together. And you can jam it anywhere.
Yeah.
You can jam it anywhere.
Jam it anywhere.
The miles are everywhere.
They're everywhere around us. And there's opportunity to jam it everywhere you go. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do here.
Yeah.
And
you can jam it at the mall.
I already said that one.
I know, that's such a good one.
That's a good one.
So good.
You can jam it at work. You can jam it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Anyways, there's going to be a lot more to this, but I know that she is so excited about this commercial because we're going to be sending it out everywhere that everybody can just jam it wherever they want to. And just do your mile everywhere. They're all over.
I see more jail time. And you know what? You can jam it at the jail, too.
Yeah, you get time for that.
Mm-hmm. I agree. You can jam it at Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
You can jam it at the grocery store.
You can jam in your garage on your treadmill.
Right. You can jam it at the park. You can jam it at the family reunion.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of places you can jam it.
Jam it with your teacher.
And so come up with some fun places that you know that you can jam it, because that's what makes it very fun for all of us to do your mile wherever it's going to be.
Yep.
Do the jam thing wherever. You can jam it.
So much opportunity there. And we just want people to know there's opportunity around us. Like Rick has always said, there's miles all around us.
They're all
and
over.
So jam it anywhere.
You can jam it anywhere. They're all out. There's a mile right in front of your house right now. So cheers to you guys for being the first to hear the commercial that's unveiling. We know out of thousands of people, you are the few people who are going to know about this before it shows up. So we're pretty pumped for you guys to be a part of this crazy fun growth that we're doing. So we're excited to see more coming from you guys and to hear more from us.
We can't wait to see where you guys jam it.
Mm-hmm. She loves to see where you guys jam it. We are so naughty. It sounds so bad. This is going to be so much better when it's like a wholesome commercial.
It's going to be a beautiful... What do you mean wholesome? What else could it mean?
All right, guys. So we have some very cool stuff that we're very happy that we could share with you. What's your jam? We want to hear
about with your dog.
You can jam it with your pets. So we want to hear what's the best part of your day. What's your jam? You're going to be seeing that every single day from us.
I love it.
We don't forget we're changing even on the website. Oh, Greg got you. Greg got you. Said
Greg,
you can jam it
in the privacy of your own home, or you can jam it in front of the whole world.
Yes, you can jam it. Yes, you can. You can. I'm gonna jam it all over the world. I'm gonna jam it at the Y.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, you can do it anywhere you want.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you jam it, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you put your armor on and use protection. Against excuses. What? You're just a mile a day. You're what? Oh, jam it.
Oh, that was great. That was so good. You're so good at that stuff. That wasn't even rehearsed.
No.
Susie, oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
That's a good one. I'm sorry, Zoe. Okay.
Drink.
Greg, oh my god.
Jam it all over the world. So,
see, Jess is like, I love this. I told you, this is great. Just wait till you see the videos.
Yeah, we're gonna
because
make
we will
some
be
funny
asking
ones.
for a lot of your help
We'll want
to
some
be
of
in
you
these
to be able
videos.
to do that,
Yes.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
That's exactly
yeah.
what we're doing, Jeff. That's exactly what we're doing.
That's
I
the plan.
love it.
We would love to have all of you be a part of it. The trick thing is having... Okay. Susie got ya?
Susie, it's you know, because
Susie, you got her.
she said, I thought about
Jamming it on the shore
at
of
the Lake of
Erie.
Erie. Wait, let's say it again.
I thought about jamming it on the shore of Lake Erie the other day, but it was too cold. So you can't jam it when it's too cold. You gotta warm it up. I told you your naughty would come out. Your naughty is giggle puss today.
This is so good. I kept telling Rick, like, this is the thing that we need this to go. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm. And I think that Jeff Bagwell, he's nailing our vision with us. We want to have you guys all have like your own clip
Absolutely.
of, I jam it here, you know, like I want to see you guys all say, I'm jamming it with my kids. Like the funnier that we can make this, the better. And we want to get all of your videos. We'll put them all together in one thing, have some fun music in the background. Just jam it in Snowcrest.
You guys, there's so much opportunity here.
Yeah, like sometimes
You're gonna take it too far.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something like sometimes the lights will go out and you'll be jamming it where the sun don't shine. All right, so Jeff is the man. So you are correct. That just means doing it at nighttime miles. That's all.
Yeah,
that
what
means.
else were you talking
Just
about?
jam it when the sun don't shine. Anyways, so get your armor together. Amy, you are
Yeah,
right.
we're not calling it protection. We're calling it
Well, I mean protection against our ex.
cuses.
And so we got to make sure we protect against our ex.
Cuses.
And make sure that we are all unified and
I guess
trying to
I'm
get this
laughing.
thing to grow so people know that they can just jam it anywhere. They can jam it together or they can jam it alone. Either way, just do it, jam it.
Yes.
And so we're excited for all of these fun changes. Choices University, our armor coming out, January is coming. Let's get some friends involved. And we want to hear your jam on a daily basis, which gets you to have awareness of what's the best part of your day. We're going to have our own terminology. Self-Yees will be coming back. We're going to be doing some very fun challenges. And also know, for those of you who loved Rocktober, May is going to be the exact same thing as Rocktober. We haven't come up with our clever name yet, but it is the exact same challenge. So for those of you who know that doing a 5K a day is not easy, start training for it and get your teams together now, because we're going to be doing that in May. And then also in February, D Nice herself, Be Nice, D Nice challenge from last year is coming back. Denise Zavala will be challenging you to do an extra workout from her from the day.
So good.
Could be squats, could be push-ups, could be lunges, could be shoulder presses. She just picks a workout, says, I don't think you'll be able to do it anyways, just like she says it, but then you go ahead and prove her wrong and you show her that you're strong enough to take on the Be Nice, D Nice challenge. That'll be in February, after January. This season right now we are still in. I can't wait for the holidays. I know that you've been putting stuff up. A lot of you guys have been putting stuff up, and we're very thankful for that. You'll be seeing more from me in December. That's when I'm going to step it up and be putting more things up for you guys to make sure in December you're not gaining a bunch of weight. So that'll be happening soon, because we are all looking forward to being there for all of you, making it so you can recognize what's your jam.
And where you jam it.
Cheers to that.
It's gonna be a good year. I can feel it.
So hopefully you guys can see we're taking things for a turn for a lot more fun. We are working on the emails. I know people like Mandy Lou and I know that Danny have reached out like, oh, these damn emails, they stopped working. I'm like, I know, we're on it, but you can still go to justamileaday.com if you have your subscription, and you can find all of the workouts now. We have taken off all of the resistance and all of the complications if you miss a day or whatever it is. It's taken me months to make this thing work, but it now works.
And it's
you
beautiful.
guys can have literally an entire year's worth of workouts at your fingertips for whatever day you're on. Just join the Lone Wolf Jam the Excuses program. You can do it yourself, or you see people like Susie and Chris and people who have teamed up together to make it so that I have an accountability partner. If you want to go it alone and just tell me the workouts and I'll do it, great. If you want to team up, we have the Jam Fam for you. Now, if you want access to everything, the Jam Fam program is our Choices University. It's going to be all the workouts, Warrior Month, encouragement stuff, access to us in all of our events. We'll be doing a lot more live events this year, and if you have the Jam Fam program membership, you don't pay for tickets for any of the stuff that we'll be doing. We'll be doing live events. We will be doing miles with people. We will be also getting events together for the Choices University and teaching people live. And you will have access to all of those things as VIP. You won't have to buy any tickets for any of the venues that we rent out for them. So we have some big things coming up for all of you that we want to encourage you to be able to be a part of, so that way we can jam it together.
Dana. Dana says, I had to get on to make sure Greg doesn't tell everyone the places we've jammed it. That's so so good. That is so good. That's hilarious.
And good idea,
And
Jess.
yeah.
We do need an app, and even if it just starts off as something as simple as keeping your streak. Ideally, even if it's just something where like you get to put in like I'm doing my streak for the day, and then have it be a one button click like on Instagram where it also forwards to the group. Just something that simple. The group is private, and so you can share your things without outsiders getting involved and making it feel awkward or weird or turning into like a dating site, because
it's weird.
we take care of each other here. We look out for each other, and it's just not that kind of group.
Absolutely.
All right. Pretty good. Thank you guys for being so fun on this one. I really appreciate the interaction.
Me too.
Happy to hear about where you guys have jammed it and where you haven't jammed it, or what's your jam for the day. It's fun word. We're going to be incorporating it into a lot more things. And I think it's a really cool thing for all of us to be able to have a fun culture again, getting back into doing like the exciting things together, and getting back to basics, which is going to be teaming up to fight our enemy. So pay attention.
We need a shirt that says, "Where do you jam it?"
We can do that.
Thank you. I want 100 of them.
You're going to be wearing that shirt every day. That's like the only shirt you wear. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's do that. We'll make them. So we're pretty. I feel good.
Yeah.
I think that we got all the jam stuff out that we were working on. Thank you guys for telling us all the things that you guys are jamming. Yes, we want to make an app. Yes, I want that too. It is going to take us growing some of the other parts up first to be able to afford an app, because I don't know how much that's going to take. But even just if you got anybody in the jam fam or somebody who's like, no, I want to help you guys because you guys help us out so much. We want to help. I'll help make an app with you. Use the network. If you got somebody who's like, no, let's just make it awesome for everybody, I'll do it. We would love to have your help. So we're putting it out there. If you want to help us jam it together, I would love for you to be able to get involved. If you know how to make an app, just even if it's something simple like a calendar app that keeps people's streaks, I'd be all right with that. It sounds fun. You know, every day we're moving forward just a little bit. So if you know somebody who just wants to look out for Jam Fam, let's do it.
Gladly welcome them.
It'd be very cool.
And we'll give them a new shirt.
We'll give them, you can have access to all kinds of cool places to jam it. All right, so thank you guys for joining us on another Wine Wednesday.
This is a good one. This is probably one of my favorite ones.
This is a fun
I haven't
one.
laughed this much in a long time. It's wonderful. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
For humoring me.
So cheers to all of you. Let's do the screenshot. You ready? All right, thank you guys for that. And we will see you guys soon. Yvonne Small, you know what? I made
Happy 100,
Happy 100.
Yvonne!
Yvonne, I made her award, and
Gotta get it up.
I didn't send it out. I made her award already too. So much stuff. Yvonne, happy 100.
Happy 100.
I'll put your award up. I made it, so it's already like almost 9 o'clock. Let's make some noise for you tomorrow so we can all cheer you throughout the day. So tomorrow morning, I'll put your award up for today, and we will cheer you on, because don't think we didn't notice it.
Nope.
Congratulations on your
Talked
100.
about it last night, actually.
All right, that was fun. All right, you ready to get off this jam thing?
Yeah.
All right, so for those of you who are fighting the beast and haven't done it yet, get off the jam couch.
I want to think of something clever to say.
Oh, okay.
Think of where you can jam it. Too far. I'll think of something clever to say. In the meantime,
Get off the jam couch.
and do the jam thing.
All right.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you guys.